Hello everybody, this is Jason here with the EU Travelog, Chow Gypsy's EU Travelog, and this is the log for yesterday. This is the house we're staying, that's Pete there, and then this is Boots, Kirsty's mum and dad. And yesterday we went to see Carisbrooke Castle, which is famous predominantly, or for various reasons, but predominantly because in 1647 to 48 it was the home of King Charles I after being arrested before he was tried and then chopped up for sushi. And here when we first went into the castle, we saw how the English treat donkeys much worse than in Antigua, as you'll see, and I think this would put Jacko to shame. And this is the mechanism they make the donkeys pull the water up from the well. Actually, that donkey you've just seen is probably the laziest donkey in England. The lady said they have a contract with the donkey. It only works up to 6 minutes a day, contrasting with how they used to use them for 16 hours a day, 7 days a week, until they dropped. Here's Maisie in the gate of the castle, helping to keep off marauders and defending the gate. And here we came across a bunch of defenders doing, I'm not sure if it was a reenactment or if it was actually for real, but you can see how convincing it is with their period dress and their very authentic weaponry. And it was quite a show, I have to say. And then we carried on around the castle for the rest of the day. Actually, a pretty nice castle, I have to say. Very picturesque, very beautiful. It dates back from, I think the sort of the 10 something or other. It was mentioned in the Domesday Book. Certainly the chapel, which is inside the castle, was mentioned that far back. So it dates right back to medieval times. It's been rebuilt a number of different times during that period. And here you can see some of the roofs. I kind of took some pictures of the roofs. After being at the Natural History Museum, I got all kind of inspired about lichen, and lichen being an indicator of the lack of pollution. And these buildings here, particularly amongst all the buildings on the Isle of Wight, are covered in lichen. So air quality down this part of the world, very, very good. There's a bit of an overview of the castle little model. And this is the bedroom of Charles I, where he stayed before he was sent back to London for his trial and then subsequent execution. I don't think any of this stuff inside any of the furniture is period. This is a bed with some detail of a wooden bed that dates back to roughly that period, but this was not his bed. He didn't sleep in this one. But it was quite cool. And other people have lived on the Isle of Wight. That was the cape and hat of Alfred Lord Tennyson, who used to stroll around the Isle of Wight making up poetry. Then we went up to the keep and we saw a fantastic view of Carisbrooke there, the village, and then into the distance you can see all kinds of things, all the way to Portsmouth. Actually, it's not very easy to see in the video, but you can see the sail, the Spinnaker monument or sculpture, whatever it is, in Portsmouth, all the way from the top there. And then I just panned around like I did in the other video. If you saw that one from the Eiffel Tower, I kind of went round the top of the keep and took a little bit of a panoramic view. You see some beautiful rolling hills and farmland in the background. Isle of Wight really is a pretty place. If you've never been here and you come to England, you have the chance. It's definitely worth a trip. Absolutely beautiful. We got ourselves an English Heritage membership the day before we went on this tour, so we're planning to go to a number of English heritage sites. For those of you who don't know, you can pay a certain amount for a family for a year, and then you've got access to hundreds of different stately homes and castles and all kinds of places all around the UK. Not just England as well. They have reciprocal arrangements with Visit Scotland and all kinds of other national organisations. Here, this is the St Nicholas Church, which is in the ground. Like I said, this one mentioned in the Domesday Book. But it's been again rebuilt and raised and bombed and flattened and rebuilt a number of times, and now most recently its main task is as a memorial for the Second World War and the soldiers that fell therein. So don't forget to follow us if you want to hear more of the same. Click to subscribe, and don't forget to press the alert button, the little symbol, to get regular updates. Thanks, bye for now.